Hi, I'm Blake Stewart.
And I am Tish Cruz, and we are going to be talking about Diversity Management Initiative. To talk about Diversity Initiative, first we need to talk about diversity in the workplace. Having a diverse workplace has proved to be advantageous to companies worldwide. However, how can you make sure that their diversity programs aren't just for show? Our textbooks give us the Coca-Cola Company example. Coca-Cola was barely keeping their quota of hiring African Americans at the start of the millennium. However, as the number of highly educated and trained African American hires continued to decline, employees noticed why. The company received a class action lawsuit for unfavorable treatment, high risk, and aggressive environment against their African American employees. In summary, these people had less chance to get promotions, raises, and even to get good work evaluations. Looking further, it was clear that the reason for that did not have to do at all with their performance. It was racism. Their diversity program was just for show. How Coke turned this around? They did what every company should do. They started by making the decision to achieve true diversity. The only way to do that is through diversity initiative and programs. First, a company should make inclusion and diversity as a core part of their goals and purpose as an organization, proving that top management is actually interested in making this happen. Then, the work environment should reflect this. That's why diversity skills training is necessary, to make sure that actions of the employees reflect the company's goals.
Another thing that gives companies the necessary framework to achieve true diversity is mentoring. Even if a company has the top management on par with what the work environment should look like and make sure that employees are reflecting the company's goals, that doesn't necessarily provide support for the minorities inside the workplace. So, how can they do that? Assigning a person to provide support and guidance to these newcomers. Having a mentor takes the pressure off of that person to reach out to different people for assistance. It also makes the mentor responsible for introducing them to the company's routine and people. Having a go to person builds on rapport and helps not only in their career development, but also in their social integration. Our book gives us the example of Avon Cosmetics, which had the first ever female CEO of a company. This is interesting because Avon's products are female oriented. Well, how did she get there? By training directly under the previous CEO, James Preston, who recognized her potential and led her to the right mindset to assume the position. Even though that had never happened before, inclusion was such a big part of top management that he dared to go into the unexplored and bet on her in that position. On that note, employee resource groups are a powerful tool in the workplace that doesn't go through top management, but is formed by the employees themselves and move through something they have in common. There are all sorts of things that unites people, including religion, gender, race, and ethnicity, minorities that get together. It goes beyond that, including skills like singing, dancing, cooking, or hobbies, like reading, hiking, and sailing. These activities unite people based on their preferences outside of the work environment and transforms coworkers into friends. Having a safe environment with respectful and likable people stimulates cooperation, creativity, and improving performances.
Now we want to hear from you. How workplaces would have turned out if there wasn't any federal legislation regulating diversity? Explain it to us.